Not looking for excuses by no means, of course. You had a very successful season. Did things change when Spooner was injured? Could you sense a tone in the team with regards to the positivity or whatever, however you have?
You know, I believe obviously when you lose a player of Spooner's magnitude, it's going to have an impact in our group. I think I try to look a little deeper into it, to be honest, than that. And you know, I've often said to our group since then, I don't believe it was Game 5 we lost the series. I don't even think it was Game 4. I legitimately think it's Game 3. I don't think the disappointment side for me is that I didn't have the ability to get our group ready for that game. I thought I could have did a better job setting a tone that we had Minnesota in a place where we wanted them, and good teams need to find a way to end things then. Any little life that you give a team when they're down 2-0, the confidence that they gain from that, but also it takes away a little bit of our confidence. And I think what happens, you could just see it kind of spinning a little bit then. And even Spooner's injury, I think if we go into that game with the right mind frame and we're able to kind of build our confidence and continue to take theirs away, I don't believe that play even happens. I really don't. I don't think we're in that situation. So I think it was more our mindset. I think I could have did a better job. I think our staff could have did a better job preventing that mindset from happening in Game 3. And I think when we weren't able to do that, it just tends to snowball in the other direction. Everybody talks about momentum. Sometimes it happens, I believe, because you know, you had success in the regular season. You gained some confidence as a team from that, but also a staff gains trust, and you think you're going to be able to overcome it or get through it. And ultimately, we weren't able to.
Thank you for that. My last question. I covered many of the games. The atmosphere, that's what I can describe as electric with regards to the fans inside of all the arenas, including Scotiabank. What was your experience like as a first-year coach for this season?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, the PWHL did an incredible job. Our fans were amazing. The support that they provided us throughout the year was incredible. You know, when you can kind of take your coaching hat off and you can take the season and the loss and you can put that aside, I think in reflection, to be part of an inaugural season like this, to be part of an organization like Toronto and have the support of our fans was incredible. You know, right to the end, I saw a video where fans were chanting as they left, I think all 3 of our games at Coca-Cola. I mean, to be part of a group like that's just special.
Coach, in the off season now, what's the goal moving forward? You know, to maybe recreate the kind of season you had and aim for more success next playoff.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now, we have our kind of exit meetings. We're having some good conversations with our athletes. The biggest thing right now is just letting our players recharge, letting some staff recharge. Coaching and general manager got to get ready for the draft. We have draft and free agent period opening up. We got to look to improve our team, both on and off the ice, and then you know, honestly, it's an individual plans for each player and seeing how they can get better in the off season and then ready to go when the season gets going.
Coach, this season has been historic for Toronto in many different aspects, including the fact that, you know, we've seen sort of this swell of excitement around women's hockey. We see selling crowds for Toronto. Are you concerned with this loss that, you know, it might sort of affect the momentum that we've been seeing build around women's hockey, specifically Toronto's women's hockey?
Yeah, I would hope that it's bigger than a Game 5 loss. I think a lot of our supporters and our fans have saw the work that has been put in to make this team successful as they were in the regular season. I think the work that our business team has done for Toronto, but also for the PWHL, is bigger than a 1-game loss. You know, I think it's the momentum that this league and that this organization grew throughout this year is only going to continue moving forward. You know, I think you can expect great things from this organization moving forward. I think the fans understand and support that.
I have a couple of questions. How do you think the game of hockey for young girls will grow after such a successful season?
I think it's going to definitely have a positive correlation and an impact to watch the young girls, the young aspiring players, or the players that are playing right now support these high performance athletes. It's amazing. To think that a young girl now playing hockey potentially could know nothing different than to be able to look up at a high performance athlete that's getting paid to do it. I think it's special. The one thing, obviously, is a male that has the opportunity to be part of something so special. I love just seeing the mothers in the crowd or the fathers in the crowd to be able to have that connection with the young girl that's aspiring to play hockey, or the young boy. I think that's what was the magic for me, is just being able to watch that, see that relationship being able to build, and being able to celebrate our women playing.
And last question, status of Natalie Spooner.
Right now, obviously, just everybody knows she suffered a knee injury in Game 3. She's just going to get different opinions on what's best moving forward for her.